Okay, if you're in talent acquisition, I'm willing to bet you're absolutely drowning in resumes. But what if I told you that most of them might not even be real? Today, we're diving headfirst into the skills-first revolution. It's this massive shift that is completely changing the hiring game. And our guide for this journey is Radu Stoyan, the technical director at Enhanced Media, who's really on the front lines of this whole transformation.
You know that feeling, right? You post a job and bam, your inbox just explodes. But as you're sifting through all those applications, you get this nagging feeling. How many of these people are genuinely interested, and how many are just perfectly crafted fakes spit out by AI and submitted with a single click? Yeah, this isn't just a little headache. It's a fundamental breakdown of the traditional hiring funnel we've all relied on.
You know what? Let's just be blunt about it. The resume is dead, or at the very least, its value as a reliable signal is pretty much gone. For decades, we've leaned on it to filter candidates. But in the age of AI, it's just become a source of noise, not signal. The very foundation of our hiring process is, well, it's crumbling.
So, if the old way is broken, what's next? It's not about building a better resume scanner, that's for sure. It's about flipping the entire script. Welcome to the skills-first revolution, where we stop asking, so what have you done? And we start verifying, what can you actually do?
Now, at the heart of this whole revolution is this idea of the pre-vetted candidate. Just imagine a world where every single applicant who reaches you has already had their skills, their identity, and their qualifications totally verified. This isn't science fiction, folks. It's being powered by this potent mix of AI for skill assessment and cryptographic verification for credentials. And the result? Only high-intent, fully qualified candidates land in your pipeline. It's a game changer.
And this isn't just some futuristic concept. It is happening right now. A whole new ecosystem of platforms is stepping in to be the new verifiers of talent. So let's take a quick look at the companies that are really leading the charge.
Just look at the different ways this is taking shape. You've got industry giants like Indeed using AI to screen at a massive scale. Then you have innovators like CV Wallet building a sort of career passport to fight fraud. And then there's Hackajob, which has created this cool reverse marketplace where companies actually pitch to pre-vetted engineers. And platforms like Vonk and Jack and Jill are rolling out AI agents, think of them as digital assistants, to get candidates and recruiters talking. The key takeaway here is that this is a broad, multi-front revolution. It's happening everywhere.
Now, if you're thinking this is just some niche trend for a few startups, think again. The biggest names in tech aren't just embracing this, they are actively building the infrastructure that's going to make skills-based hiring the new standard for everyone.
This timeline really shows you just how fast this is all moving. I mean, today, Google's Career Dreamer is using AI to help people find skills they didn't even know they had. But look ahead. By mid-2026, OpenAI is planning to create this seamless system where you learn a skill, get certified, and get matched with a job, all on one platform. Wow, that's a total game changer.
This quote right here, it gives to the absolute heart of it. The whole concept of job searching is being turned completely on its head. In the very near future, it won't be about candidates endlessly scrolling through job boards. Instead, their verified dynamic skill profiles will be automatically matched with your company's specific needs. We're moving from active searching to this passive perfect matching.
Okay, so we've seen the problem and the massive shift that's happening to solve it. This brings us to the most important question, right? What do you, as a talent acquisition leader, actually do about it? Let's break down an action plan.
And here is the key thing I want you to take away from this. You don't need to run out and sign a contract with every single one of these new platforms tomorrow. The most urgent, most strategic move you can make right now is to get your own house in order. You have to prepare your internal infrastructure to be ready for the skills-first world.
So how do you prepare? Well, here's a simple three-step plan. First, get really data-driven about skills. Use market intelligence to figure out the critical skills your business truly needs to grow. Second, it's time to detox your job descriptions. Get rid of those unnecessary degree requirements and be super explicit about the skills you're actually looking for. And finally, start thinking like a machine. Structure your job postings with the kind of precision an AI agent would need to understand them. This is all about creating a common language for humans and machines to speak.
And this quote from our source, Radu Stoyan, just says it all. The work you do now, mapping roles to skills, cleaning up those job descriptions, structuring your data, it isn't just busy work.
It's building the foundation that will let you just flip a switch and plug into these incredibly efficient talent pipelines the second they become the standard. And that is going to give you a massive competitive advantage.
So, we'll leave you with this final thought. This shift, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. The platforms are being built, big tech is all in, and the logic is just undeniable. The only question left is the one on the screen. Is your hiring infrastructure ready for what's coming next?